Hello everyone, I'm Nini FC, this is Blue Lines TV. Welcome to another News Daily video, and in today's News Daily video, I'm going to be talking about Gonzalo Higuain news, I'm going to be talking about Eden Hazard and Real Madrid links, I'm going to be talking about Alvaro Morata and his move to Atletico Madrid, and to end things, I'm going to be talking about Callum Hudson-Odoi. But by now, you know what the deal is. Today's video is brought to you by OneFootball, and as I always say, the OneFootball app is the best companion app to have, in my personal opinion, if you are a football fan, because it's very, very convenient. You get all the stats and figures and news tailored around the club of your choice, and obviously it's just a quick way to get the information that you need. If you want to help me out, go on the link in the description below, click on that, because every time you click on that, it does get tracked, and obviously that does help me out. So if you do want to help me out, download that below. But anyway, getting straight into things, starting with the first story, which is Gonzalo Higuain. Now, news has come out recently that AC Milan have agreed terms with Genoa for the sale of Piatek. They have agreed terms of 35 million. They've offered Piatek a 5-year contract, and it's looking like Piatek is going to complete his medical tomorrow morning at around 11 AM. And basically, this does mean that Higuain is free to leave. Now, the main question we all want to know is Higuain going to be signing for us tomorrow? Well, this is where things do get quite interesting, because there's so many conflicting reports. Now, from what I'm hearing, and just to warn you guys, this isn't me saying this with 100% confidence, but from what I'm hearing, Gonzalo Higuain is going to complete his medical by tomorrow. But of course, reports have come out from Italy saying that Higuain won't be signing in time. He's still in Italy right now, and they're saying that most likely he isn't going to be playing against Tottenham. Now, there could be some logic in regards to why Higuain is going to sign in time by tomorrow. Number one, Piatek is going to be signing for AC Milan. Chelsea, if they don't sign Higuain before 12 PM, they aren't going to be happy, because they want him for Tottenham. And if that's the case, they might kick up a fuss and try and bring the fee down for Higuain, really dragging out this whole transfer. And in my opinion, I expect him to travel tonight, because Italy to London isn't too long, and the team could really do with Higuain for that game against Tottenham. Now, when it comes to the last video I did do on Higuain, would give more context to this, and I was telling you guys previously that we want guarantees that Milan are going to be signing Bakayoko, and it does make some sense from Milan's perspective, because if they are going to replace Higuain, it means that they do have to spend money. They've already spent money on Paqueta, and they do have financial fair play constrictions, meaning that they can't just spend a ton of money. So the reports are stating that we have offered AC Milan a discount when it comes to signing Bakayoko, and for me, I think this report does make sense. I think the biggest bonus is the fact that there is no guaranteed option to buy at the end of his loan spell. It's only an option, and that option is around £36 million. And basically for this deal, we're just continuing where AC Milan left off when it comes to paying Juventus or Higuain. But you guys in the comment section below, let me know, what do you think about Higuain? Are you excited for him? Do you think that he might be signing for us tomorrow in time for that game against Tottenham? Make sure you let me know. Moving on to the second story for today, and reports from Spain are saying that Madrid have agreed a pre-contract agreement with Eden Hazard. Now, this report is coming from OK Diario, so make of that what you will, but let's be serious, they're not the most reliable source of information, and they are making some pretty outlandish claims in my personal opinion. They're saying that Real Madrid have agreed a pre-contract agreement of 13 million euros per season, and when it comes to the bonuses, they're saying that Hazard would earn $1 million for winning the league with Real Madrid. He'd earn another $1 million if he ever did win a Ballon d'Or, and he would earn 1.5 million on top of that if Real Madrid do win another European Cup. Now, in a way, it's no real surprise that a report like this did come out, especially when Hazard just had that recent interview over the past few days where he was talking about his future and giving his general thoughts and opinions on how he views football, how he views the game. And in my personal opinion, it was really fascinating, and I'm going to touch upon that in tomorrow's 5 talking points video. But in my opinion, I feel like they are stretching the story. Now, there is one reality that does happen in football all the time. Let's be serious. A lot of times when information is leaked, a lot of times that can come from the players' camps, from friends, family, close acquaintances, etc, etc. And sometimes the reporters can be misled with the information they are given, because the people giving the information have their own motives behind it. I will be giving you guys an example later on in this video when I do talk about Callum Hudson-Odoi. But let's be serious, most times when false information is given by these people, they're doing that for their own gain, and that's to put pressure on the clubs or whatever negotiating parties they're dealing with. So that's not me saying that they just woke up one day and made up a report, because it doesn't work like that. The reality is sometimes you do just get misled. And I still think a major stumbling block in this hypothetical deal where Hazard does go to Real Madrid is actually going to fall on whether Real Madrid want to sign Eden Hazard in the first place. Now, Neymar did come up with some interesting quotes in regards to Real Madrid's interest, so you guys search that for yourself on the internet. And if we're being serious, it seems like Hazard has been the one twerking for Real Madrid instead of it being the other way round. And I think it's no surprise why Hazard's constantly stating that he wouldn't mind staying at Chelsea if nothing happened with Real Madrid. Now, this is interesting because I told you guys in a video previously that Hazard did tell everyone that he does want to leave. Now, when it came to this recent interview, it could either mean two things. One, Hazard's bluffing, and let's be serious, if Hazard is telling the club this, there's no way the club want anyone to know that Hazard has said he wants to leave, because that gives all the power to Real Madrid, knowing that Chelsea have a player that wants to leave. And the second option could be the simple fact that Hazard has had another change of heart, and he's still undecided as to whether he definitely wants to leave. Moving on to the third story, that's in regards to Alvaro Morata, and he's currently at Madrid waiting to complete his move to Atletico Madrid. Atletico Madrid did agree terms with us. They are signing Morata on a 6-month loan term, where they are going to have his wages subsidised by us, and there's an option to buy on a permanent for 55 million euros, which is around 48.6 million pounds. Once Higuain is officially announced, that's when Morata's going to complete his move to Atletico Madrid. Now, in my personal opinion, I feel like this loan move could be good for Alvaro Morata. I feel like he would prosper better playing alongside another striker. I think that one thing he definitely prospers from is direct service to him. He's not really the type of striker that really drops deep and links up the play. He can do that because technically he's not too bad, but that's not really the strong point in his game. And we know that Atletico Madrid do create chances for their strikers, their fullbacks and their wide players very good as well, so that's going to create even more chances for Morata. And I'm thinking that he could have a pretty successful loan spell at Atletico Madrid, and hopefully that would mean they exercise the right to sign Morata on a permanent. And to end things on the final story, that's in regards to Callum Hudson-Odoi. Now, I'm going to be talking about reports that have been coming out over the past few days, but I'm going to start with today's reports on Hudson-Odoi. Now, the Evening Standard are stating that we've told Hudson-Odoi it's a risk to sign for Bayern Munich because you might not get as much playing time as you're hoping for. And earlier today, David Luiz joined a long list of Chelsea players that have spoken to Hudson-Odoi to persuade him to sign for us. And David Luiz basically said that put your football where your mouth is. You're still young, keep working on improving your game, and in no time you will be playing first team football. Now, before that, reports had come out stating that we've offered Hudson-Odoi an 85,000 a week contract. I can tell you guys that that in fact is incorrect. Remember what I said before. Both Marina and Hudson-Odoi's camp have fallen out. They're not talking at this moment in time, so it makes no sense that they're gonna start negotiations. It's common sense. If the blood's bad right now, why would he enter negotiations? You're not gonna get the terms, you're not gonna get the favourable outcome that you're hoping for. Now, Callum's demands are very simple. Play me. That's all he wants. Play me and I might reconsider staying at Chelsea. But since then, he really hasn't been playing as much as he expects. Now, when Willian and Pedro have been quite average so far, understandably, it's going to be frustrating for Callum. He knows that Bayern Munich will offer him that game time, and it makes no sense from our perspective because we're trying to persuade this guy to sign for us. His only demand is to play more, and the guy's still only getting 10 minutes per game. Now, we're hoping to use this situation in our advantage because we want to enter negotiations in the future, but we're trying to tell Bayern Munich to postpone the potential deal until the summer because we're hoping during that time, when new negotiations do come, that Hudson-Odoi will get enough game time and we can persuade him to sign for us and stay with the club. In my opinion, I think that it's quite a silly bluff from Chelsea to tell Callum that it's a risk to sign for Bayern Munich because of game time. That's really ironic coming from us because he's barely been playing. And Callum's not stupid, come on. Bayern are paying about £35 million. That would make him the second highest signing for Bayern Munich. And reports are saying that they're gonna offer Hudson-Odoi Robben's old number. When you're making such big statements like that, it's clear that you have very big, substantial plans for the player. And obviously the camp would want some guarantees first before they committed to signing for Bayern Munich. Now cast your minds back to the earlier point I made in today's video, where I said that sometimes these reporters do get fed the wrong information, and it would make sense if someone in Hudson-Odoi's camp is leaking fake news, because that's going to give them that advantage to apply pressure to get the deal they want. And also that could help them get a better contract offer from Bayern Munich. Still, you guys, it's going to be interesting to see what does happen. I'm hoping that Hudson-Odoi does stay. Of course I want him to, but if I was him from a footballing perspective, I think it would be hard to turn down that deal from Bayern Munich. It's not very often such a massive historic club like that wants to put so much effort and time into an 18-year-old. But anyway, you guys, that's it for today's video. Please like, comment and subscribe. Tomorrow I will release that 5 talking points video and a match preview, so it's going to be a pretty heavy day. So it is going to be a pretty hectic day tomorrow. You guys, I'm going to keep it moving. I'm Nini FC. This is Blue Lines TV. Signing out.